Welcome back to Jay Smokehouse and the History of Cannabis series, Marijuana in the Nixon Administration and the War on Drugs, Part 1. In 1970, Congress passes the Controlled Substances Act. This act was passed as part of the Comprehensive Drug Abuse Prevention and Control Act. This is where the government gets its 5 schedules for substances. And marijuana was added to Schedule 1. Schedule 1 is, and I quote, classified as having a high potential for abuse, no currently accepted medical use and treatment in the United States, and a lack of accepted safety for use of the drug or any other substance under medical supervision. That is insane, but there's actually a reason why it was initially put in Schedule 1. Congress asked the Department of Health, Education, and Welfare to recommend where cannabis would be put in the schedules. Now, understandably, this department stated that they didn't have enough research to give a proper recommendation, so they requested for it to be put on Schedule 1 until a report came out on their findings on marijuana. And also in 1970, soon after marijuana was put on Schedule 1, the National Organization for the Reform of Marijuana Laws is founded, or NORML. And then in 1971, the United Kingdom creates a class system for substances themselves. They create 3 classes, and cannabis is put in Class B, the middle of the classes. And then on May 1st of 1971, in a televised news conference, President Nixon is asked about legalizing marijuana. If this report comes out from the department on whether or not to decriminalize marijuana. And this is the quoted response from Nixon. As you know, there is a commission that is supposed to make recommendations to me about this subject. In this instance, however, I have such strong views that I will express them. I am against legalizing marijuana. Even if the commission does recommend that it be legalized, I will not follow that recommendation. I see no social or moral justification whatever for legalizing marijuana. I think it would be exactly the wrong step. It would simply encourage more and more of our young people to start down the long, dismal road that leads to hard drugs and eventually self-destruction. That's disgusting. Whether or not science says that it should be illegal or not, I'm going to keep it illegal. And then just 1 month later, on June 17th in 1971, on another televised press conference, President Nixon declares war on drugs. And what's really sad is in 1972, that report did come out. The National Commission on Marijuana and Drug Abuse, or the Shaffer Report, recommends that marijuana be decriminalized in 1972, just 1 year after the war on drugs was declared. However, he already said he wasn't going to listen to it, so what does it matter? In the Shaffer Commission, it is recommended that personal use of marijuana be decriminalized. That is in 1972. But when you learn that the UN has already stated that they wanted it to be illegal in 25 years, why not make sure that they get somebody in office that will make sure it stays illegal? Something to think about. It's kind of depressing to learn all this history on marijuana and how sad and corrupt a turn it took. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video or you learned anything, please leave a like and a comment. Let me know what you think. And also, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button so you can stay up to date with videos coming out in the future. And now, as always, Jay is going to go smoke a J.